because that's what it takes to be a good wife. This ain't actual matter factual. This is just from my own experience, what I've learned to be true, what I believe for me, and what I would tell my friends. And since you my friend, Bible Beauty, figured I need to go ahead and tell you this information. A good wife knows a few things in the bedroom. A good wife has her hair done, her nails done, and everything did. She can cook. She's got body for days. And clearly she's younger than 30. Because if you're gonna be a good wife, then you can only do that by the time you're 30. Sorry that culture has misinformed you. They had me about messed up too. Hey Bible Beauty, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited that you are here. Like, share, comment, subscribe, do all of that. Let's get into this video. I'm giving you 5 S's that are going to let you know whether or not you are marriage material. And if you are already married, it's gonna let you know you are a good wife or a bad wife. I don't even like that language, to be honest with you, but y'all just bear with me for the sake of YouTube.
It's gonna let you know you are a good wife or a bad wife. I don't even like that language, to be honest with you.
But whether or not the wife whom you are honors God, or if you are the kind of wife who's displeasing in his sight. We'll just put it that way. The first S is, before you click out of this video because you're like, this is like all the other videos on how to be a good wife, etc. Let me stop you right there, okay?
Because I'm not even going to hit you with the Proverbs 31 woman in this video. I do have a video on that though, so I encourage you to go ahead and check that out, because you can in fact be a Proverbs 31 woman.
But this ain't that video. He who finds a wife finds what is good, yes, and receives favor from God. Well, that depends on the wife, because you can find a bad thing, a horrible thing, a wretched thing, a terrible thing, a heartbreaking thing, a cold-hearted thing, a demonic thing, a dishonoring thing, a disrespectful thing, a this ain't the thing. The first S is secure. Woo, honey, you can't be insecure and trying to be somebody's helpmate. But before I go further into it, let me take you to the Bible. Wealth and honor come from you. You are the ruler of all things. In your hands are strength and power to exalt and give strength to all. Wealth and honor come from you, God, the ruler. But culture has us out here getting into these marriages thinking that's where wealth comes from, that's where honor comes from, that's where... Friend, there are women in marriages right now who don't have any of that because they're looking to their husband, not to their creator. No. It comes from God and God alone. Don't go into a marriage expecting the marriage to give you what only God can give you. If you're lonely, he's close to the brokenhearted and calls you friend. If you want peace, he is the Prince of Peace. If you want protection, he fights every battle for you. If you want a forever date, he will never leave or forsake you. If you want provision, he is Jehovah Jireh. And if you want love, he is love. What else do you need? Whatever it is, you gotta get it from him first. Not the boo, the blood. Not the ring, the blood. Not the budget to the wedding, the blood. Friend, we gotta be secure. Because when you're insecure, you blowing that man up, you can't eat, you can't sleep, you toss and turn, you're not working on your purpose like you were. You're just a whole different, complete, and total mess. But if you secure, you're not even worried about all the circumstances that might give you reason to be insecure, because you find your security in God, because you know that he's fighting whatever battles are out there that are attacking your relationship, that are attacking your marriage. You good, you straight, you cool, calm, and collected. Like a tree planted by the water, you shall not be moved, honey, because you are secure. The roots are secure. You ain't tripping. We don't trip, we trust in God. Point number 2. Friend, you gonna have to be self-aware, fully aware of your flaws and working on them. I'm not saying that you need to be completely healed when you enter a marriage, because a lot of the healing will happen in the marriage. Trust me, I know, honey, because I didn't even know I was sick, broken, busted, and disgusted. But God said, you are. But sanctification is about to take place through this marriage. So you ain't got to be all the way together, but you need to be self-aware. That means you are aware that you are flawed, that you are a sinful hot mess, and you are doing the things you need to work on them and to heal yourself. Again, I ain't know what my problems were, but I knew who the problem solver was, and I was busy building a relationship with him. I was getting to know God, because you can't know yourself if you don't know the one who created you. So be self-aware, boo-boo. And you ain't never got to listen to me, because I'm always going to point you back to Jesus. So let me tell you what the Bible says. Why do you look at the speck of sawdust in your brother's eye or your man's eye and pay no attention to the plank in your own eye? How can you say to your brother, let me take the speck out of your eye, when all the time there's a plank in your own eye? You hypocrite. First, take the plank out of your own eye, and then you will see clearly to remove the speck from your brother's eye. It's like, I can't even help my man. I can't even help my husband, because I can't clearly see the speck in his eye, because the plank is in my own eye. But see, we walking around here with planks in our eyes, and we're trying to get the speck out of somebody else's eye, when really, boo, you can't even see the problem correctly. You're not looking at the circumstance correctly. You're not approaching the trauma with gentleness. Because I'm telling you, if you're anything like me, Bible Beauty, you will get into this marriage and you will see all the flaws in your man, and you'll be like, this is the power of a praying wife, okay? Because I'm going to pray about every single one of your issues, every single one of the things you're doing that's driving me crazy, every single one of the things that you're doing that I feel are unjust, every single one of the things that don't align with the way I think you need to be. Honey, I'm going to pray about it. Yeah. Be a praying wife, but be self-aware in your prayers. Because a lot of times when you pray about your man, God is going to come back with an answer that's telling you about you and what you need to fix about you. So you might as well go ahead and be self-aware, boo. The third one is save. I'm going to keep it real short. We need to know Jesus. Matthew 6:33.
I mean, out of 195 videos, probably 190 of them allude to Matthew 6:33.
Seek ye first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be added. Friend, you gotta be saved. What the song say? Don't save her. She don't wanna be saved. The lyrics are right. She don't wanna be saved, because if you wanted to be saved, we wouldn't be running to the boo. We wouldn't be running to the bed. We'd be running to the one who was bruised and broken for our transgressions. Wanna be a good wife? Don't be thinking your husband gonna save you. Only Jesus can. And thank God that he does. The fourth one is selfless. Woo! Friend, take me out right now. I don't know how Jesus did what he did up there on that cross, because I can't even do what he be asking me to do down here in this kitchen, down here in this car, down here on this phone, down here in these text messages, down here in these conversations, honey. I'm gonna take you to Philippians 2:3, but let me just
say I got a whole video on humility. It was a live. Go watch it. Enjoy. Be blessed by it.
Actually, I got a couple of videos on humility. Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather, in humility, value others above yourselves. Culture has you thinking that your marriage, your relationship is going to be your idea of a fairy tale. But you gotta be selfless. Because just like you're coming into the marriage with your idea of how life should go, he's also coming to the table with his own ideas, with his own beliefs, with his own expectations, with his own desires. And when you are making it about God, not yourself, then and only then can you live the fairy tale. Can you live the faith tale, the tale of God's faithfulness over your marriage, the tale of the purpose that he has given you and your spouse to achieve in the earth. It's not about his way, it's not about your way, it is about God's way. But if we are operating selfishly, we'll never get there. So be selfless, boo. And then the fifth and final one, serene. Be peaceful, sis. What I mean by that is to keep a small problem small. Girl, he gonna get on your nerve. Girl, he gonna drive you crazy. Girl, he's gonna make a decision that doesn't sit well with you. He's not gonna say the right thing when you're having that bad day. But you still gonna have to be serene, because we made a vow to God that we would be together till death do us part. So unless we talking about death, it's not that serious. Regardless of how mad I am, how upset you are, how frustrated you are, the way it didn't go the way you want it to go, whatever it is, we still gonna be together. So unless we're threatening the life of this marriage, it's small. So keep it small. Wives, in the same way, submit yourselves to your own husband, so that if any of them do not believe the word, they may be won over. Friend, if you would just shut it and submit. Now look, honestly, I don't know much about the topic of submission, but no worries. That's why right after this video premieres, my good friend from Chats with Flo is coming on for a live all about submission. Tune in, join us, or watch the replay.
Short and submit.
He will be won over. Put your trust, your faith, your direction, your gaze into your relationship with God. Being self-aware, becoming more selfless, seeking God first. By doing that, you can fully submit to your husband, and through that, he will be won over. So many wives are praying, God, if he would just read the Bible more, if he would pray more, if he would go to church with me on Sunday, if he would do Bible study, then things would be better. I'm telling you how to be a husband, but my job as a wife is to submit to you. And sis, I know sometimes you're like, but I ain't trying to submit to this fool. He don't even pray 20 times a day. I read the Bible way more than him. I worship way more than him. I'm serving in this ministry and that ministry and he not. I'm tithing and he not. So why should I submit to him? Because God told you to. And because it's right here in this word.
Wives, in the same way, submit yourselves to your own husband, so that if any of them do not believe the word, they may be won over
without words by the behavior of their wives. It don't take you yelling at him, screaming at him, fussing at him. Y'all, I am talking to you. 2 years ago, me as a wife. Okay, so sorry that I'm yelling right now. I'm just like trying to shake my old self like, girl, be quiet, sit down, shut it, submit, and sit. Ooh. But hear this. I'm so sorry because I keep on reading it, but I need you to hear it since I ain't hear it. Somebody please hear it.
So that if any of them do not believe the word, they may be won over without words by the behavior of their wives.
Y'all, we trying to fuss. We trying to tell him to do this. He needs to go there. Jesus didn't win you over by yelling at you and fussing at you and accusing you and attacking you and belittling you and telling you what you need to do. He showed you love and you received it, but I digress because this ain't about you. They will be won over not by words, but by the behavior of their wives. And our behavior is to be submissive. Model for them what submitting looks like. And prayerfully, they'll start submitting to God. They will get to know God. They will be closer to God, because that is what it's all about. It's not about you having a relationship, goals, marriage. It is about being fishers of men. And sometimes a fisher of the men might be your actual man. But I don't know your business like that. I'm just saying, submit to your man so he can be won over. Not for you, but for God. So his soul can live in eternity, so he doesn't die and go to hell. And so your marriage don't go to hell with it. When they see the purity and reverence of their lives, when they see your purity, when they see you honoring God, not just honoring him on Sunday because you do all the things, you check all the boxes because you got a quiet time, but you honor God by submitting to your husband even when you don't feel like it, even when it looks like it don't make sense, even when you like Jesus, but why? When they see your purity and your reverence to God, irrespective of how you feel, irrespective of your flesh, then they are getting a model of God. And that goes for anybody, not just your spouse, but everybody. Let them see your behavior. Let them be won over by your behavior, not your words. Woo! Now look, I done went through that whole point, recorded this whole thing, and Holy Spirit's like, no, the S is submissive. All right, Bible beauty, that's all I have for this video. Remember, it is part 2 of a 4-part series I'm doing called Life Wife Group. I pray that your marriage, your future marriage, whatever, your kids' marriage, that every Christian relationship is strengthened through this series. Let me know in the comments how you've been blessed by this, or what other content you want to see, what questions you have. If I can't answer them, I got some real life wife friends who can answer them for you. Let me know how I could be praying for your marriage, all of it, friend. Now look, I hope you like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you have been blessed. And that's it. I will see y'all in the next one.